10.95, folded, clay tempered. I don't know if you can see the hamon on it in the right light. I mean, it pops out. Really pops out. I've already cleaned it a bunch of times. Got a few scratches on it from cutting. Has a bohea, and it's deep too. I mean, when you swoon this thing, you can really hear it. The blade is 28.5 inches long. The suka is 11.5 inches long. Overall with the saya, 42.5 inches long. The tsuba is iron. It's a little bit narrow than I'd like. You know, some other ones, the disc is bigger. I know you don't block with the disc, you block with the blade, but I'd still like it to be slightly bigger. It's got some good weight to it, 2.6 pounds. Well, point of balance is 5.25 inches from the tsuba, which I have another sword, point of balance is in the exact same place. I think that's about it. The raised skin is black. The ito here is leather. The wrapping here is leather. It's not cotton or silk or anything. And I like it. It does feel really good in the hand. And it doesn't shift and move around. I mean, they wrapped it really tight. Overall, it's a really well-made sword. The only thing I can say bad about it, other than the cleaning kit, the way they have it here, it digs into your finger. You know, it makes kind of a point. They should have wrapped this part over the edge. Down here, they got the idea, it's butted right in there. In here. But, you know, you hold it the right way. You don't hold it. If you hold it pistol grip, baseball bat grip, it digs right in. If not, if you hold it correctly, your hand don't really touch it. Another downside about it, bit loose. But again, I guess, you know, $500, they gotta cut a cost somewhere. I just wish this wasn't where they cut the cost. I don't mind the cleaning kit. That's irritating. This edge is sharp. I mean sharp. And the blade is pretty beefy. 10.95, you know, made for heavier targets. I could cut bamboo through this without an issue. Funny story. The day I got this thing, right? I'm playing around with it, of course, and I decide I gotta spin it and return it to the saya. Well, it's a lot heavier than all my others. All my others are 2 pounds, 2.2 pounds, and this is 2.64 pounds. I dropped it right out of my hand, and it went point first into my living room floor. Now I got interlocking laminate flooring. I mean, they're that thick. And it buried, you know, about an inch, nearly to the Yokute, I think it's called. I don't know. Anyway, the line there. Buried in that deep. Into the concrete slab. And as you can see, not a chip at all. I could not believe it. What kind of sword gets buried into a concrete slab, cuts through the wood subfloor, the wood flooring, B, Y, something like that, cuts through the wood flooring into the slab and doesn't even get chipped or anything. My Damascus sword chipped from barely tapping a metal folding chair, and this gets buried in concrete and nothing happens to it. Unreal. So yeah, great sword. I want to recommend it to everybody. But I also ordered a matching wakizashi with this. It is currently March. I ordered it in November and I'm still waiting on the wakizashi. Shintogo doesn't have much of a customer service department, doesn't have any kind of customer service department, but they sent this, it's well made. They say the other one's coming. I'm trying to be patient, but it's, you know, been from Thanksgiving to March, a bit excessive. But anyway, this cuts through this stuff really, really, really easy. I'm not even an expert at this stuff, and it goes through nice. That swing was me. I got scared of the table. Again, me, not the sword. And again, me. Don't hate too much. Just getting started on this cutting thing. But yeah, if anybody feels like they want to buy a Shintogo sword, it's a great sword. You're just gonna be waiting forever to get it. That's all I'm saying. I plan on being buried with this thing though, quite honestly. So yeah, full review. I'd give it 3 out of 5 stars. Great design, great at cutting, other than those last 2 crappy cuts that I completely botched. I didn't even feel the resistance. My other sword I did a previous review on, I felt every bit of that. It was like, you know, like actually hitting something. This is like slicing through air. When you get the angle right. 3 out of 5 stars. 3 stars for presentation, design, use. A loss of 2 stars for loose saya, shoddy cleaning kit, bad customer service, non-existent customer service. Can't say it's bad, it don't exist. And slow shipping time. But if all y'all go out and buy some of these things, maybe they'll handle it, hire some people to fix all that. Small company. So yeah.